There's a great new bill proposed in Congress today. It's from Senator Kirsten Gillibrand, a Democrat of New York, and Representative Rosa DeLauro, a Democrat of Connecticut. And it's called the Family Act. It's a bill that would ensure 12 weeks of paid leave a year for a new child, or also to take care of an ill family member, or to take care of oneself if you have some sort of physical injury or presumably some sort of mental issue that you're dealing with. Now, I didn't know this, but only 12% of workers have access to paid leave through their employers. What a tiny number that is. Only 12%. The rest, everybody else, we're not even treating like they're humans. Like, oh, really? You just had a kid? Can you get to work at 9:30? We're a little busy. It's insanity. So this is clearly a step in the right direction. Only 3 states have instituted paid family leave programs. That's California, New Jersey, and Rhode Island. The rest of the states say, fuck you, which is good now that we have the federal government trying to make a push on this. Will it pass? Well, that's a different question. Remember, it's a Republican-controlled House of Representatives. They'll definitely get in the way. And also another part of the law I should mention here, they don't just give 100% of your money the entire time. What they'll do is they give what equal to 66% of your typical monthly wages, and it's capped at $1,000 a week. So look, it's a very moderate, very fair piece of legislation. And when you think of just how screwed the average American worker is, to me this bill is a no-brainer. But then again, I never get tired of showing this chart here. Look at this. This is paid days off by law, how the U.S. compares to the rest of the modern world. Yeah, you see that there? Everybody's got like, upwards of 20, 30 or so days off. And this is paid holidays and paid annual leave. I mean, we're talking Italy has more days off than us. Ireland, Belgium, Austria. You see us in the corner there? Yeah, that would be us with 0. How embarrassing and how pathetic is that? Now, I'm old school. I actually agree on this issue with conservative Republican William Howard Taft. He had a headline in the New York Times in 1910 that said every man and woman should get 3 months off paid by law. A conservative Republican said that back then. Today, a liberal can't even say that. And what was his reasoning? It was simple. He said, look, you're a human being. You have certain desires and passions and needs and wants. And let's face it, most people aren't working at their dream job. So, I mean, how do you deal with that? Well, either you scrap the system and start from scratch, which I don't think we can do some sort of, utopian communal or anarcho-syndicalist system. I'm not with the zeitgeist people. But instead what you do is you should regulate the marketplace to treat people like human beings. I mean, look at what life is if you just work all the time and you don't even like your job. You wake up, you eat, you shit, you go to work, you come home, you go to sleep. Repeat that 14 times, maybe sprinkle in a movie or two and some sex, and then you die. Well, what William Howard Taft said was, no, you should have time to spend with your family, spend with your friends. You should be able to, try to find your passions in your leisure time. So look, and we have the technology today to do it. And there's enough unemployed people where we could do shifts for working, right? So we could either do a 4-day work week and it will work out fine, or do like, cycles, like everybody gets a summer vacation or a winter vacation or a fall vacation, depending on how you do it. Or you do 3 months off paid by law. Look, all these things, these are all ideas to discuss. And we haven't even breached the conversation. This is the first time I've seen a law like this even be proposed. So at least we've taken that bitty baby step in the right direction. But man, do we have a long way to go before we get to a sane system.